friends, welcome to my channel, or welcome back, where we talk all things healthy, also living within your means, doing the best you can, even if it's on a budget. So this week was more of like a stretch haul. It was just sort of a short haul in between my bigger hauls. So it was Aldi and Walmart this week. So here we go. Let's hop right into it. So I got some more chopped spinach here. Lately I've been enjoying putting these in a muffin recipe that I have. To be honest, I was a bit skeptical when I first tried the recipe, but you would never know that the spinach is in there, and that's what I love. I'm getting some greens in while enjoying some chocolate muffins. I'm hoping to make a video and share. It's from the Trim Healthy Mama Future Cookbook, and just kind of share some of the tweaks that I've done, and it's super delicious. And then I got some mixed veggies. I'm making some quinoa and veggie bowl with like a cheese sauce. And then some green beans. Got a bit this week because I'm gonna try another shepherd's pie recipe. And you know that I love the zucchini and yellow squash. Got a bit of those. I was gonna get a different kind of chicken, but I decided to go ahead and get the organic that had $2 off this week. And with the bones so that I can make bone broth. I got 2 of my favorite sprouted bread this week for $2.95 each. Again, just that the grains are whole grains and they're sprouted just makes it easier for your body to digest the grains. My kids, I love serving this to my kids. This bread is also egg and dairy free and sweetened with honey. So I love that. This is some celery, some tomato paste, crushed tomatoes. Here lately, sometimes if I just need a little bit more of tomato sauce with something I'm making, I will add some tomato paste and water just to kind of help stretch the ingredients. And then we needed more banana peppers for my husband loves banana peppers on his pizza. We were out of mustard. My kids love applesauce, and I always love to get the unsweetened. They're so used to the unsweetened now that if they occasionally have one that has sugar, it almost tastes too sweet to them. Raisins, my kids also love raisins. And then I got a bit of pumpkin because sometimes this time of year it will run out of stock. So I got a bit while I saw it there today. I've been enjoying not only a lot of pumpkin recipes, but also recipes that don't necessarily call for pumpkin. I've been putting it in baked goods and various things. It just gives it so much moisture and just like a natural sweetness. I've been loving that here recently. And then the mushrooms were on sale, so I got those for pizza. And I think it's in the shepherd's pie recipe that I'm using this week. Got some whole milk plain yogurt. I'm hoping to just mix maybe some homemade jam with my kids, but also gonna try some ranch dressing using this. I got some freeze-dried strawberries. I'm hoping to make the Nomu cheesecake bites, and it calls for freeze-dried fruit on top, so I'm excited to try that. I haven't made those in a while in the Trim Healthy Mama cookbook. And then almond milk, the cage-free egg whites, and cauliflower. I love eating cauliflower in so many ways. Even some sweet dishes, and a seasoning blend for convenience with a few recipes I have. We were out of the stevia. This is my favorite kind of stevia to use. And then I'm putting together some goodie bags, and I thought these were really pretty with the leaves on them. And here's my philosophy. So sometimes if you're going to treat for your kids or what have you, yes, it has sugar and all that, but it doesn't have the food dye. It's more, you've just got the cocoa powder and sugar and what have you, so I just thought it's a better option than some of the other candies. And then I don't know if any of you have ever used these. Friends of ours had these. They're like hand fidgets, and I was gonna order them online, but I saw them at Walmart for the first time, and so I got 2 of these. They're really addicting. You wouldn't think so. You just pop them one way and then the other, and you could just sit and do them for hours. And so I thought it'd be fun, something for my kids to do. Sometimes during school, they like to do things like this. And we have a school store where they earn money doing school throughout the week, and then they get to purchase in the school store. So I thought it'd be a great thing for them. And as you can see, they already found them and had taken the packaging off or what have you. So I'm gonna stick these up in the school store for them. And so this is my stretching haul week, where it's not very big, but just kind of stretching in between my big hauls. So that's it for this week. So let's take a look at my menu next. So here's a quick glance at my menu. If you will notice, I always do my menus using pencil because life happens and things change and you just have to be flexible and go with it. And so looking a little bit closer at breakfast, what I tend to do is make one thing for the week, and then we kind of use that. This past week we had blueberry pancakes, and so for this week we're gonna make these chocolate zucchini muffins. It is a Daniel Walker recipe, and I actually tweak it a little bit. It calls for quite a bit of tapioca flour, which is pretty heavy in carbs, and so I traded off with my Trim Healthy Mama baking mix, and they turn out awesome, and my kids love them, and they're loaded in protein, and they're just fun to make. So making those this week mostly for my kids. And then the chia seed pudding cups, I love making those. They're so easy to put together, they're so nutritious. And then I'll put some frozen berries on top, and then maybe a little bit of like this keto granola that I've gotten before, super tasty. And then I don't necessarily always have snacks in between breakfast and lunch, but I just try to like put, for example, a few of the snacks that I will have sometimes, maybe often between lunch and dinner, and just different kinds of quick smoothies or fruit, cheese. I don't necessarily have cheese, but that's one thing I'll use with my kids. And a lot of times I'll have hot cocoa with collagen or dark chocolate with tea. And I have been making these light crackers, so sometimes I'll just have those if I want something more crunchy, or even carrots. And so those, I just wanted to write down a few ideas. Trim Healthy Mama's cookbooks have so many different kinds of smoothie recipes. As well, if you look over here, I wrote down just a way of staying hydrated. Trim Healthy Mama in particular has so many different sippers and drinks just to kind of just enjoy and have fun staying hydrated, but they're filled with nutrition just to nourish your body, which I absolutely love. And so some of the most common ones that I've been enjoying here recently is the Parrot Punch, the Good Girl Moonshine, which is apple cider vinegar, ginger, and some stevia. And the Shrinker, which uses oolong tea, pumpkin pie sip, super delicious, especially this time of year. And maybe just like a quick strawberry milk or a light strawberry type smoothie or any other type of smoothie. And then for lunches, I also tend to kind of do the same thing and very simple. Now for my husband, most of the time I will do leftovers from dinner, and I'm so thankful that he's willing to eat like what he just had for dinner the night before, which makes it a lot easier on me. For my kids, often I'll do peanut butter and honey or jam sandwich, maybe hard cooked eggs, raw veggies with ranch, or turkey, pickles, things like that. And I will usually do maybe a little bit of leftovers from dinner, but with make it into a salad, or do some soups. This week I'm going to do some spiced lentil and maybe roasted tomato soup. And so for, let's see, Monday night, I'm going to have rigatoni. And Tuesday night, I'm going to have cheesy rice and chicken skillet. And these I'm making over the weekend because Mondays and Tuesdays are really busy, so I need something pretty simple and easy to make ahead of time that I can just heat up. And then I'm trying a different recipe for the shepherd's pie this week. Thursday night is always pizza night and a movie for us. And then trying the fajita soup in the Trim Healthy Mama Future book. And then Saturday night, I'm trying a honey chicken sweet potato skillet. If any of you homeschool and are familiar with author of Teaching from Rest, my mind is drawing a blank as to her name right now, but I'm also on her email list, and she sent this recipe recently. I am going to tweak it a little bit, but it looks super delicious. So we're going to try that Saturday night. And then I also like to make some desserts to kind of have them on hand for the week. And I'm going to do the Nomu cheesecake bites, which I've made before from Trim Healthy Mama. I have some frozen raspberries, so raspberry coconut smoothie. And then this pumpkin mousse I've been making quite a bit here lately. And the praline protein bars, I have not made these yet, but I'm gonna give them a try this week. So that is it for this week, and I hope to see you next week.